Hey guys, welcome back to a fresh new episode of Pathgasm. So in this episode, we are going to discuss about why Afghani women fear the rule of Taliban. So look at these two pictures, and you can see the difference that is existing in the both of the frames. So what exactly happens is that whenever Taliban comes into power, they snatch all of the freedom from the women of Afghanistan, including the right to education, the right to practice any of the profession that they want to, the right to move even out of the house. They restrict all of these actions and they say that you are not allowed to do so. If you have to do, then you have to take permissions either any blood relative or any known ones should be with you. You cannot move it freely or without the permission. So first of all, let's understand the first image that is from the 1960s. So that was the time when Afghanistan was supported by USSR, and that was the time when Afghanistan was moving in the right direction with industry being set up and new steps were taken to industrialize the major cities, leaving behind the previous traits and practices, including the restrictions on the women. For some time, wearing a burqa was even optional. So you can see the amount of liberation that was done at that particular point of time. But after 1970s, a lot of coups and civil wars took place, and all of the progress was driven back to where it all started. The problem with Taliban is that they are all mostly uneducated and they follow the ideology of radical Islamism, means they don't want to allow their women or any woman to move out of their house and take control of themselves. And this is why it is very ridiculous to think them in power, because they will ultimately snatch all of the practices from the women that they were practicing till now. So here is an example to understand this in a better manner. So they walked up to a bank in the city that they already captured, and they saw that 9 women were working as staff members, and they straight away said that you need to leave for home and don't ever return back to this bank for your work. So you can understand the ideology that they are following and the source that all of this is coming from. And even some of the images popped on the internet where they were entering in the random houses and they were picking up the girls and they were putting them as sex slaves for themselves as a reward for I don't know what they were thinking of. And this is a very common practice that happens under the rule of Taliban. So that is why women fear to fall under this kind of administration. A lot of elite class women have already escaped from the country just to remain safe from all of these Stone Age time evil practices. Even though the claims are made that they have evolved, but many of the women say that even though they are using Twitter and they say that they have evolved, but the reality is they haven't evolved in these 20 years and the ideology and mentality is the same as it was 20 years ago. So that is why they fear that there will be no education, no right to practice. And by looking at some recent tweets, we can clearly see why they are telling the truth. So this is the recent picture where they have implied the old rules and regulations where a woman is not allowed to show any part of their body in open. And just think how bad the Sharia law is. With this, the 27% women in the Afghan parliament will now be eliminated, possibly just because of the new system, the Islamic system that has been established in Afghanistan, while the safety of women remains a big concern in a territory like this, where sexually abusing a woman and performing all kinds of violent activities with them will be normalized in the coming time. So this is eventually the truth of Afghanistan. Now the women have to eventually face it. If you want to support our work, make sure to subscribe our channel for latest updates and new podcasts on different topics. We'll see you guys in the next episode.